Dead by Daylight is one of those games that it's just a mess, but you can have so much fun with it. Now, with the little thing that we call the community of Dead by Daylight is probably one of the most toxic and interesting communities out there, especially if you know what I mean by interesting, right? So, I've just came to talk about this because I came across this post on TikTok with Michael Myers being Gen Rush flashlighted, and then yeah, all that good stuff that happens in Dead by Daylight. And there was this one comment saying that survivors need a nerf. Now, that's what I've came to kind of talk about. Now, survivors don't necessarily need a nerf. Now, this has been thrown around in the community a lot. Like, oh, this needs a nerf, that needs a nerf. Nerf your mum, nerf your granddad, nerf everything because apparently that's ruining the game more. It's this sided, that sided. If anything, Dead by Daylight has never been decided to anyone. Each side has been broken one way or another, and you know, at this point, with what's been going off at the moment with the community and with the state of the game, it is a lot better than what it used to be. Let's be fair, and I'm not gonna lie. At the moment there is equal sides going. This side needs enough, and that side needs enough. So you're telling me both sides need a nerf? I don't think so. I think there's been unnecessary changes to the game, like Dead Hard and Decisive Strike and Hex Ruin and a few other perks. Like, you don't need to nerf everything. Just because you're not having a great game doesn't mean that every single time it needs a nerf. You know, you're telling me that every time that you get sprint bursters, you use just, oh, that needs a nerf because they used the sprint burst. You telling me every time when they use their ability onto, well, that needs nerf? Like, I'd say the improvement onto Hillbilly is needed, necessarily needed. I feel like a few killers need buffs, 100%. The twins, they need to be changed, 100%. I feel like, Freddy needs another change. I definitely feel that because there's just nothing going off with Freddy no more. Nothing. I don't see hardly half of the killers on the bloody killer side at all. They come out for like once, like for 1 week, 1 month when released, and then as soon as people start smarting it out, they're just no longer seen. Now, I've been playing a lot of Chucky, right? I've been playing a lot of Chucky since these came out, and a pretty decent amount of Survivor. Now, with Survivor, there have been some potato killers, some new killers, and some killers I don't know what they're doing, and some sweaty ones that I've came across. It's just skill based is still not skill basing, right? It's still not basing on skill, which I don't think will ever happen. I feel like it goes, oh, if you've won like 3 matches in a row, 3, 4, 5 matches in a row, then you can go against someone that's even sweatier than you. Or if you've lose this amount, yada yada, you get the idea. So here's the thing. With me, I feel like Dead by Daylight doesn't need any nerfs or buffs to any side at all. It's just not needed, and if you feel like, you know, one side needs a nerf or anything, could it possibly be that you're just not enjoying the game no more? That is always a choice. That's always an option why you're not enjoying the game. Like, let's be fair, that is honestly an easy way. Or just take a break from the game like I have multiple times. I've taken breaks off that game so many times since I've got it, because I just kind of just need to back away because some things were getting on my nerves, and it's just breathe. And I feel like Dead by Daylight is one of those things where if you don't agree with the community, you'll get completely backlashed with it, right? So I still run Dead Hard. There are a few tiny people that still run Dead Hard. I went against someone that used Dead Hard pretty much a few minutes ago. And, you know, people still use it every so often, but Lord knows, I did a should Chucky be nerfed video, right? And one of the comments was, why are you still using Dead Hard? Get it out of your loadout. No. Because even though it's been nerfed to the ground, right, I still see value in it and it's still pretty good. Yes, all that you have to do is unhook someone off the hook and you can't use it every single time you get hit. Like, yeah, okay, cool. Like, just chill. Use whatever perks you want to. Play however you want to. Just don't tunnel or slug. And to be honest, those words have been overused so many times that these new players don't even know what the fuck that is no more. Like, are you okay? Like, slugging and, tunneling and face camping are self-explanatory, but for some reason, it's just like, sometimes it's just thrown out of the window and just everything's just everywhere. I feel like, yes, Dead by Daylight is a horror game, and yes, it's a 4v1 situation, and yes, sometimes you can feel weak, sometimes you can feel really strong as a killer, and, I get that. I play both sides. And sometimes, yes, I get that sometimes killers can seem a bit too OP. I get that, it happens. But sometimes you might just not have a great game. And yes, sometimes it actually comes down to killers or survivors actually being a bit strong. But it happens, honestly. Like, if you need a break off the game or you're getting too angry with it and you're just not having a good time, take a break. The game will be there. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's not going on holiday. It's still gonna be there waiting for you to play. Take a break. Take a month break off. Take even a year off if you need to. Just take a little break. Then come back to it when you want to, when you're in a calmer and better mood to play the game, to have fun. Because that's what games are. They're fun. That's what we, for some reason, have forgotten, is that games were meant to be played for fun. And I don't know why we've decided to forget this. Me, honestly, I haven't. I haven't forgot that games were supposed to be fun. Like, yes, I'm passionate about games, but sometimes you just gotta play it for fun and just let it be what it was supposed to be. But anyways, I'm not gonna go on to this too long, otherwise I might end up repeating myself. Plus, it's not necessarily a long-ass thing to talk about. But yeah, I'll see you in a bizzle. Take care, have a good day. If not, I hope it gets better, and peace.